Shalom family, it's your girl Jessica here, aka Ahmanah, and today in this episode we are going to be making salsa rojo from scratch. First off, I want to thank you for stopping by my YouTube channel. Make sure you like, subscribe, share. Also, if you have time, leave a nice comment down below. And also hit that notification bell if you want to know anytime I upload a new video. Alright, let's get into the video. Okay, so these are going to be all of your ingredients that you're going to need for the salsa roja. You're going to need about 3 or 4 New Mexico chili pods. You're going to roast these later, and I'm going to show you what I mean. A half an onion, some fresh cilantro, 3 Roma tomatoes, 2 jalapeno peppers with the seeds in if you like spicy. Now, if you do not like your salsa super spicy and you want a mild salsa, you can take the seeds out, of course. I have about 7 garlic cloves here as well. If you're not a big fan of like the garlic and it's too strong for you, you can always cut that size in half. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So right now I'm just filling up my pot with some water, and we're going to take it over to the stove. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to boil. I'm going to take a quarter of that onion and put all 3 tomatoes in there. We're also going to put the garlic. Oops, and one of my chilies dropped. I'll have to grab another one. Be right back. Okay, so what I have in here are the dried New Mexico chilies. We're going to rehydrate them with the tomatoes, the garlic, and the onion. And we're going to let this boil for about 10 minutes or so. And then we're going to end up taking the tomatoes out and the garlic. And we're going to leave the chilies in there just for a little bit longer because it takes a little bit longer for them to rehydrate. And then while that's cooking, we're going to roast our jalapenos. So as you can see, we're already starting to roast off the jalapenos. And this is what you're going to want to look for when you're roasting them. You're going to want that to be on all sides of the pepper. And what this is it's going to give you a nice roasted flavor for your salsa. So all I'm doing right here is I am taking out all of the boiled tomato, onion, and garlic and putting it into the blender. And I'm leaving my New Mexico chilies in the pot for a little bit longer to let them soften. Okay guys, so all I'm doing here is I'm clipping off the tops of the jalapenos and I am adding them to the blender. So now that the chiles are rehydrated and you've taken off all of the stems, we're going to add them to the blender. And then we're also going to use a little bit of this water from when they boiled, along with your fresh cilantro. And then you're going to blend. Now at this point you're going to want to add your seasonings, and we're going to go through them step by step. So these are all of the spices that I use for the salsa, and I put about 2 tablespoons of each into the blender, and then I blend it up. 2 tablespoons of garlic powder, 2 tablespoons of your onion powder, a little less than a tablespoon of cumin, and 2 tablespoons of your tomato bouillon, and blend. And blend. Serve with your favorite chips and enjoy!